Now to make this simple, what I did was I went to the path panel, I highlighted the circle path, I went over to the layers panel, turned the visibility for the circle, but still kept the drawing layer active. Okay, now we're going to select the white arrow tool, press A, and select the path to make it visible. It's interesting because if you click here, you create these selection handles between these two anchor points. Click again, and you create the other side of control handles between these two segments, and you'll notice that this is now solid. So now you have two control handles for this anchor point. Select one of these control handles, just move it around and have fun. If you notice, when you move the control handle in, it moves kind of oddly, but it's kind of sharper. When you move it away, it tends to be a lot more smoother. Okay, you move it up and down. Rule of thumb is that these control handles should be, what is it, 2/3 rule? Should be 2/3 the way between each other to create a more smoother outline. Okay, then you can select the other side, and you can make it go way out. You can turn it around, do all kinds of things. Let's say that maybe you just wanted to deal with just one side. You could press the Alt key and select the arrow key, press the Alt key and select one side, and you will adjust independently this control handle without affecting the other side. That can come in handy in creating cusp or corner points, as you will see. Okay. But once you make this control handle independent, guess what? Oh, excuse me. Select again. You will notice that now they're both independent. For some reason, you cannot get them to go back to being both together. So once you hit the Alt to make them both independent, they're independent. And one more thing I wanted to show you is that you can select the middle, and you can of course raise and lower it as we did in the previous lessons. Okay, and you can move it around. Okay, and then let's say you want to move it maybe here, and then control this handle, and then maybe bring this one up or a little bit lower. But you can see how you can play around with these control direction handles or control handles. You can mess around with the anchor point. Remember how we added a point? You can select the pen tool. You can add another point, but this time instead of just clicking, drag. So you will create this little number going on here. See? And that's because you clicked and you dragged. Okay? If you would have just clicked, you would have just created the direction handle. Okay? And then you would have pressed the control key to bring the white arrow tool up, or select the white arrow tool, and then you would have created direction handles and be able to smooth the path. And remember, you can still click on that to delete it, delete it, delete it. And let's move this back over. And there you have it. So now it's back to the regular circle. Perfect. Okay.